It's time for the show from men and women who all identify as assholes. Major assholes. If it's good, they make it bad. And if it's bad, they make it even worse. Holy shit, how's that possible? So toss her a towel, call that Uber. It's time to pull out and run.
Hey, Tim Beard here, your show host. Or should I say producer? Tim Beard hosting. Yeah.
Took my job.
Yeah.
Right, TJ?
You can be both. He's
Took her germs.
he's bisexual or something. I don't know.
Yeah, sure. To my left, I have Mana.
What's up, guys?
To my right, James.
Genius with the penis.
Yeah, that's it. That's who he is.
Cut
Calls
his
me that.
mic
Everybody calls me
for the
that.
rest of the show.
Ridiculous.
And actually producing today is our very own CJ. Top
Hey.
right corner?
Yep, that's
Top
right.
left corner? Something like that.
Something like that.
What? Don't
create issues.
God, why? Why do you do this?
What are you
Creating
doing?
issues.
Mm.
Being weird.
He's
I'm
just
making it better. I'm fixing things. It was really low. I couldn't get my mouth on it.
hate it here.
Okay.
You've tried Fox. You've tried CNN. Now try being poor.
They are poor as hell.
From nuclear war to OMG, bitch! Did you see what Jennifer Lawrence was wearing? It's time for POAR News.
What do you got, CJ? What the hell are we doing here? Oh, tax.
I thought you were uhing because of the tax.
That's something I didn't want to see.
So,
Oh my God.
Warren police search for a man who pooped in unlocked cars at auto shops.
Okay.
At auto shops,
Yeah.
particularly?
Yeah.
I thought it was just anywhere.
Employees at 2 different Warren auto shops were shocked when
Miss
they
Doom,
realized
put your mouth on it.
when they realized a random man pooped in the cars that belonged to customers. Warren police told Fox 2 Detroit they're on lookout for a man who pooped in unlocked. Sorry,
So yeah,
who
I was about
pooped
to
in
suggest.
unlocked cars at Mr. Friendly
You okay there, Mona?
Auto Service and Twin Tire Service.
At Adjuster Mike.
Mr. Friendly Auto Service. They pooped in the cars.
I knew it. That's why you wanted to be a producer
They
today. Oh my.
in the cars
Sorry.
at Mr. Friendly's.
I was getting other
How
things
messed
set
up
up.
is that?
Mr. Friendly's is definitely too friendly.
According to Fox 2,
Wait, where was this?
The
Like
security footage showed the man
Oh, God.
grabbing sanitary napkins. Let me finish. Grabbing sanitary napkins,
Is that toilet paper?
opening a customer's
Yeah,
van,
grab it.
and pooping inside of it.
Oh my God.
The man came back again in January, but kept his
was the
pants
serial pooper?
on this time.
It is a cereal. Yes.
No, stop.
Cereals-
He kept his pants on this time.
Oh,
This time.
That's what it says.
At the risk of losing the feminist card that I just earned yesterday at the last episode, I will say that if that van hadn't been unlocked, it wouldn't have been asking for it and it wouldn't have been pooped in.
Stop it.
So are these like the employees' cars?
It
Or
was
is that
dressed
people
for it.
just
I don't know.
broken
It
down?
does not specify. Okay.
No, they're not employee cars. Imagine they're... No, it's a customer car.
The second incident happened February 3rd at Twins Tire Service, located.
God.
I'm just going to kill you later. It's fine. Located at whatever Van Dyke Avenue.
CJ's going to go down as the first person in history suffocated by green screen.
An employee at Twin Tire said they were fixing a van with electrical problems, so the vehicle couldn't lock properly. Okay.
And therefore was asking for it.
and there we are.
Can't lock your doors.
Twins
Get
Tire.
out of here. Go away. Just go away. The employee said,
Like, we all haven't had customers at some job or another where we're just like, man, I'd poop in your
I don't
car.
want to talk about. I have a knot in my back that I named after one of my
From
clients.
pooping in
I'm
other
not
people's
kidding.
cars?
No,
You're
no,
not
no.
kidding? I see what you
I'm
did there.
not kidding.
That's
I
clever.
have a knot in my back
Wow.
that I named after one of my clients because
But,
they are so stressful.
There you go. Would you poop in their car, though, is the question.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that. I'm a very shy pooer.
Just
okay,
melt
so
a
it's
Snickers
not
bar
gonna
in the back
happen.
seat and pretend like you did.
Yeah.
Got nuts
I
in
love
it.
Snickers. You just ruined Snickers for me. Thank you. The employee said, although it was unsettling.
What?
The
Who
poop-
talks like that?
Hang on,
It
no,
was
it
an
gets worse.
unsettling
It
experience.
gets
Yeah,
worse.
if you imagine being on the news, you're like, that was quite unsettling. What was
this-
unsettling? They pooped in the customer's car.
This does get
It
better.
was unsettling. The poop froze due to cold temperatures. He was able to shovel it out of the car, which was slightly easier cleanup. After this, the auto shop deep cleaned the car. So they deep cleaned the car. Okay,
They don't want to contaminate it with your poop
Yeah.
Rona.
Well, no. Well, they didn't. They didn't ask for the poop. That
Poop
wasn't their fault.
coronavirus.
But they deep cleaned the car. Okay, they took care of the car
Well, at least they did.
free of charge.
Yeah, that's nice of them.
Obviously.
Oh, yeah. How very kind.
Obviously.
It's friendly. Because the place is called.
Well, that does suck for the business because some random guy is just pooping in your cars that you're fixing and you're just trying to
that's
make your money and now you have to pay to
It's
clean it. It's like,
weird.
wow.
People are weird.
I prefer the
like
term
people.
serial scatter.
Of course you do.
You know what I feel like the problem is really is there's almost 8 billion of us on this planet now, and that will double in the next like 20 years. And quite frankly, what are the other people going to do?
Apparently, pooping
When you
cars.
ha- when
It's
you
gonna
like,
double in the next 20 years.
oh, easily.
I just want
Now
all of
imagine.
us to die.
Well, thanks for tuning in, and
Not all of us, but you know what I mean.
most of us, yes, I also agree with that.
Like-
oh crap! Canceled.
Cancel. We're done.
So
Good
what you're
night.
saying is we need
No,
a
but
new
think about it like
Hitler.
this. Think about it like this. Let's say
Or
you have
Genghis Khan.
100 people, and one out of those 100 people is a bat-esque crazy psycho.
Go
Now
on.
imagine you have
That's
8
one too
billion
many.
people,
That's one too many.
but the same ratio.
Oh.
And that's how you get serial poopers. Follow me for more pro tips on my Instagram at DJ James Randall.
Follow me for more poop recipes. Where tomorrow
no.
we'll
Don't
be
forget to
cooking.
smash that poop before you smash that subscribe button.
Tomorrow we get the poop in station wagons.
Really?
How to take a Wookiee. Can't stand you guys.
Oh man, imagine if they had like shag carpet.
Oh, man.
Dude, okay, James
was my dog all week.
Yeah, all week. On my rug. On my shag freaking rug.
Yeah,
CJ, literally, like 95% of Mana's house is hardwood floors. And Zelda found the 5% to poop on. But I had covered 3% of that 5% in potty pads, and she found
And
the
she
2%.
refused. She refused.
She looked us right in the eye before we left and peed just outside of the potty pad.
She was like,
Well,
is this your shag carpet? You'd be ashamed if I
I'd be
was,
ashamed if I were to.
This is not the 70s. You cannot have this carpet.
I've looked into
She had the
that.
nerve to look sad at me as if I did something for being angry that you missed the,
No.
Now, y'all,
97% of the damn
I
house.
have looked into that, why animals do that, especially my cats with hairballs, and it's because the carpet underneath their feet makes them feel comfortable while
See,
they're doing
we
that.
talked about this too.
It's all about
We
their comfort,
understand
I guess.
that.
Yeah.
We understand
well,
that.
Well, think
We
about it.
discussed this.
If you're up chucking or taking a pee or a poo, I mean, I even have like a little furry
Need
thing
that
underneath
hard
my
porcelain
toilet.
under you.
Nobody messed with me while I was throwing up.
So you're saying
I threw
more-
it pretty hard on my birthday last week, so none of the animals came and bothered me.
Were you comfortable while you're doing this?
Not even this.
Not at all.
I got to hear all of it.
Maybe
I
if
was
it was
like,
shag
I'm
carpet.
a very violent puker
Same.
because I have so much muscle still under all my fat from
All the squish.
Mark it.
Sure.
years of working out. Like you can still, I'm solid as a rock, man. I'm saying.
Solid.
So when I puke,
As
my
the
abdomen
Rock?
muscles like contract and I'm like a fire hose.
Woof.
Yeah.
Woof.
Partly why they call me.
So yeah, CJ.
The genius with the
That's
You know those conversations you have with your friends that you never want anyone else to hear?
Everybody here.
Well, these guys record those. I know.
now you're hosting.
Crazy. They riff on whatever. You shake your head in disappointment. We call it Topical Thunder on Pull Out and Run.
What are we tropical weathering today, CJ?
I don't even hear the word weather.
chili with beans. Why is it
okay.
wrong?
Is
This
it?
comes from a guy wearing a bean shirt.
Wait, it's wrong?
Is it wrong? That's what I'm saying.
Yes.
Is it wrong?
Yes.
Are you
Really?
sure?
Chili with beans.
Are you
Yes.
sure?
You
Bro,
have
is this
a
a hill
stew.
you want to die on? Because we're all coming for you Gettysburg style.
My sister would
Put a bayonet on the rifle right now.
Okay, our whole family, like there was like 8 of us living in
You
the
had
house
8 people
together.
Brady brunch?
Yeah, it was.
Well,
it
you
was
got 8
excessive.
people that are wrong.
And
It was a Tom
my
Brady bunch.
sister would be making like I was recovering, so I was at home, like I didn't have a job yet,
Yeah.
and she wanted to make chili,
Okay.
and she's like, "You have to do the crock pot for me." And there were definitely beans in that crock pot.
Crockpot chili.
Yeah.
Boo.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
See, I don't even eat meat, so I don't know why I'm in on this conversation.
Well, since you don't eat meat, you'll need
Because
the
beans.
protein for beans.
By the
Yeah,
way,
I
don't know
don't
what
like
this,
beans. I don't like beans.
what is that fake meat we were eating some of the week? Because
Ooh,
it's
the
not bad.
sausage.
Yeah, the sausage
Yeah,
one.
the fake sausage.
Remember, I made lasagna out of it, and it was like
Yeah, that was
it
actually
was
pretty good.
awesome.
We're
Like I
gonna
had no
eat
complaints.
fake chicken next week.
Oh yeah, we're gonna
That's
tease.
gonna happen.
Are we gonna tease a segment? Look at us,
Well,
professional.
technically,
bro.
we
Join us next
teased
week when we
it.
do a
you will.
McNugget.
Mm.
I'm calling it a McNugget, but it's really gonna be nuggets from all around the world.
Mostly
fast
from
food.
CJ's kitchen.
Yeah, CJ's putting up. Tune in next week when CJ puts his nuggets on the line against nuggets from the greasiest places on the planet.
I gotta
It's a
make them all
nugget off.
over again. That was an ordeal.
I wish I
I'm
had like
hungry.
an
Just
explosion
talking
sound
about
effect or
this
something.
makes me
Like you didn't even
hungry.
hook me up with nothing, dude.
I'm very hungry
Boom.
right now.
Bazinga.
I work with what I'm given. How's this?
Mark it. Just play anything else. Play anything else right
Like
now.
another button is all you got. Jesus.
That is labeled
this has
so
been
poorly.
Great production.
That is
here.
labeled so poorly. I
It's
get
labeled appropriately.
I get
Everyone
rolled
knows what
every
that button.
time.
Man.
Everyone knows that button is.
God, CJ, why you like first you're against chili and beans,
Is he?
and now
Are
he's,
you?
That's
He
what he's
is.
saying.
I am, yeah. No, you don't put the only starch you put in there is crackers.
The more stuff you put in your
Oh
chili,
my
the better.
Goodness.
Not only does he hate beans,
I would put rice
he
in my
hates
chili.
crackers.
Yeah, this is some hypocrisy at a new level.
That's some
CJ.
racism.
No.
The Bean
It's
King
your daily
himself.
dose of POAR racism. You heard it here first. CJ hates beans and crackers.
Whoa.
Whoa, no, they're good
Cancel.
on their own, but if you're doing a chili, no, limit the starch.
I've
Really?
never, honest to God, I've never had chili without beans. I've
Thank
made,
you.
I've made
You
chili a
poor
billion times.
soul.
Beans in the chili.
You've had stew.
I can't
Pinto
say the same.
beans, sometimes kidney beans.
Okay, I've had chili without beans, which when I was a meat eater.
Mm-hmm.
My shame.
Horrible person.
And
How many
I
Zeldas
will
died
tell
for that
you,
chili?
Vegans
like I
are rolling
said,
over in
I
their
don't
graves right now.
I don't actually like beans. So I'm going to actually side with
Get
CJ
out.
and say
No beans in chili?
chili. Well, if I was a meat eater, then no, I would say no beans and chili because I don't like beans.
Why?
I don't like beans.
You just don't like beans generally, the
yeah,
flavor
I
or
just
what?
don't. I don't know. The texture, same thing with mushrooms. You know me
You know
and
what?
mushrooms.
I have to agree. Everyone that likes beans and or wears bean apparel, it's completely, just a complete shit person like Mark it.
Oh my god.
So my thing is like your chili and beans.
Sausage
You're
King's
just
coming
adding.
up. My shirt is in the mail.
Oh, is it
It
coming?
hasn't gotten here because
is it coming?
same reason that I haven't gotten your
Eventually, this is
V-Day
like a
gift.
month ago.
Well, remember, it's coming from New Zealand. I know.
Thank you, New Zealand, for
Your present
supporting
probably
this
came
man's
from China, which explains a lot.
terrible sausage habit.
China.
Y'all see what I highlighted right there?
No.
To bean or not to bean? When you're making a pot of chili, that is the question. And depending on whether or not you're from Texas, there is a very definitive answer. If you're from Texas, no.
Really?
If you're from elsewhere, maybe.
I am from Texas, and I'm telling you, my sister,
I was born here.
my sister, who's also from here, makes chili with beans in it.
It's an interesting question. Like, are you from where you're born or are you from where you've lived the longest?
Both.
Because I was born in Texas,
no,
but I moved
was
around a
born-
lot as a kid.
See, I was born here, and I lived here my whole life.
Same.
And so was my sister. And she makes
Transplant.
chili.
Me and Beer were
with
dropped off on
beans in
different
it.
porch stoops every couple of
Yep.
years.
Dude, she
Yeah.
made chili
Stork.
with beans in it. Like, we're both from Texas, and
I
she
love
makes chili
beans.
with
Yes.
beans in it.
Look, the more stuff
Beans
you
are
put in the
great.
chili, the better. Like,
Then
throw
that's
some
how you
sausage
get
in
a
there, some
stew.
bacon.
That's how you get a
Why?
stew.
No,
Chili
no.
is
Oh.
chili peppers, and
consistency
meat.
is
Oh.
different.
All right, look, I'm about to blow y'all's mind. Y'all ready for
Oh.
this? Because,
Chili.
this is what I do.
Yeah, do it.
That's why they call me.
Oh, buddy. Call me that.
Before you make your actual chili, you need to marinate your beans for 24 hours before in a mixture of lime juice, salt.
This is his Hispanic fucking, sorry.
Wow.
Sorry.
Mark it.
Wow.
Sorry.
Mark it twice for racism.
Well, at least I know how to mark.
Mark it twice for racism.
You have to mix together the top 3 things: lime juice, salt, and juice from your banana peppers.
Really?
Yeah,
What?
if you don't buy
Really?
canned hot banana peppers or peppers to just snack on every now and again, you're an idiot. I put
Now,
a
I
little
do
bit of
agree
that,
with the lime juice.
and it gives the lime juice and the banana pepper and the spice juice gives the beans a zesty kick, and the salt gets into the beans. Then you pan fry the beans to get almost like you're doing a sausage. Like you want to get a layer of almost crust on
Okay,
it, right?
as a white person,
Pan fry the
I feel
beans
like I put too much
and then
salt in
drop them
everything.
in the chili. Amazing.
I'm
Do you
gonna
ever
need
feel like
Gordon
you
Ramsay to
oversalt
fact
everything?
check this.
I feel like I underseason everything.
I feel like I put too much salt on
I season
everything.
the crap
'cause
out of everything.
Salt,
I really do.
salt is the best. Salt is the best thing that has ever existed.
Listen, sometimes you just want to be a salty bitch.
Yeah, sometimes. You know.
I'm with it.
I need Gordon Ramsay to fact check all of what you just said.
Donkeys.
That's just
Donkey.
He's British. He doesn't
banana-
know chili.
banana
Seriously.
pepper.
By the way, I will
Nonsense.
shout out to, I think it's Mazzano that makes the best hot pepper can. It's like a clear can, and then it's not a can, it's glass, clear glass, and it's got the red top. Mazzana, I think, or something like that. It starts with an M, and it's the hot peppers. They're small, they're like pickled. That juice in your beans, amazing, and the peppers themselves, delicious.
Huh.
I'm just dropping knowledge all over the place right now.
All right, what's next?
Hot, spicy knowledge on your carpet.
Oh yeah, I guess I do this.
Punk.
You're all wrong. Well, man is right.
The Bean King saying,
Yeah.
Yeah, the
no
Bean
beans.
King is anti-bean. Do you
Sitting
see this?
comfortably in
Only
their
for one
recliner,
thing.
hands covered in Cheeto dust,
the hypocrisy
beer shoved
this
in
week.
one of the
Covered in
folds
Beano
by their
dust.
belly button. They're now talking
up.
sports on Pull Out and Run.
What are we sports in today,
Sports ball.
CJ?
The human equivalent of beans and chili, Tim Tebow, retired from pro baseball.
Wait, Tim Tebow's still alive?
Wait.
What?
I
What was that statement?
thought he was a football player.
I thought Tim Tebow got raptured.
No, I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. I thought he was a football player.
Yeah.
Yeah, he switched
was.
a while ago.
But he retired from baseball?
He went from football to baseball
I thought
because
he was a football player.
no one would hire him.
What? Well, because he was super uber
Christian.
like super
Right wing.
religious, like very.
Because he was
very
right wing.
much.
Oh my God.
Are you kidding me?
People are being
Are you kidding
unnecessarily
me? Right wing people? Are you serious? Home dude took a knee and got his whole career canceled
Yes.
for taking a knee.
Oh, that
You're
guy.
literally describing Tim Tebow.
I'm not talking about Tim Tebow.
You could be.
but I'm not.
Both,
Tim Tebow took a
See,
knee.
that's what's funny is we're talking about opposite sides and it's the same thing.
Hang on.
both
two completely
were,
different people.
Both were mediocre quarterbacks.
That's fair.
That is unfair. It is
I have
kind of
no
fair,
idea.
but also
I
unfair.
have no idea. I just said that. I actually don't know.
Now,
I'm
as
sorry.
somebody who actually knows football and has watched almost every game since
Tim
Emmitt
Tebow
Smith was
was
Big
good,
Rock
right?
carrying,
Wasn't Tim Tebow
Tim
good?
Tebow was actually as
He was good, right?
I think
He was
No,
okay.
hang on. He was just as mediocre as Colin Kaepernick. Tim Tebow, Colin Kaepernick,
Oh.
just as trash. There was only one difference.
Kaepernick? Is that how you pronounce it?
Yeah, it's Kaepernick. Cap. I actually, funny enough, I actually liked Colin Kaepernick. When the 49ers went to the Super Bowl with him,
Is
I was
that
cheering
so?
for him. I was pissed that Baltimore did that ridiculous 55-yard run bomb. That was amazing.
Can you remind me who Tim Tebow played for?
Tim Tebow played for the Denver Broncos last,
Okay,
which
okay.
that was the thing. The only thing that separated Colin Kaepernick and Tim Tebow, because it wasn't their stats, they were both trash quarterbacks. The only
Sure.
difference is Tim Tebow was on a crappy team, and led them
Dude,
to
Tim
the playoffs.
Tebow was good. Yeah, that's what I remember.
he
I
led them-
remember
wasn't
that.
good.
He led them to
It
a
was
playoff.
his
remember him
leadership,
being
quote
good.
unquote, leadership skills.
Yeah, I
The
remember him being
team
good.
fought for him. It wasn't that he was good. Believe me,
Well,
Tim Tebow
they were-
sucked.
I remember them winning. Like that's the whole
But that's
reason
the
I
thing.
know about
He's a
him.
winner. That's
what
the
I'm
difference.
talking
The
about.
difference is we're talking about winners. Some people
he
are
won
horrible at what they do, but they win.
playoff game.
Wait, so
a
did he
playoff
do this
game.
with
Real
the
unicorn,
Broncos?
baby. Yeah.
Oh.
He took the Broncos to the playoffs, and the very next year they dumped him.
Ooh.
Yeah, he won
Seemed like-
a playoff game.
Seemed like a bad.
They hadn't won anything in how long? He
Yeah.
went to a crappy
Seems like they
team.
made a bad deal there.
And then they
and
won the Super
basically,
Bowl the next
he
year.
got subbed in for their starting quarterback because he got hurt, and he took them to the freaking playoffs.
Who'd
But
they
it
play?
wasn't him. He wasn't a good quarterback. His team played for him. When you're a leader, your team playing for you is more important than you being a good leader.
Yeah, but being a
Or a good
quarterback.
player.
But
Or a good player.
it's
Yeah, I
along
know.
it's along the
It
same
was-
sides
It was
as
amazing to see.
it's along the same
was
sides as
amazing.
He had to
Kaepernick.
have been good. I remember.
He's okay.
I remember.
Well, mind you, we're talking about NFL quarterbacks, so it's not like they're trash. Obviously, they can go out, throw, and punt and
Obviously,
kick us
yeah.
like all day long. They're just not great as far as like the greats of the league. But there is a
Dude,
difference in
if
greatness.
I remember him, like I have like.
I'll be
maybe-
honest, Colin
I
Kaepernick got
have-
screwed. He should be a Super Bowl champion.
Maybe 5
His
football
defense let
players'
him down.
names that I remember, and Tim Tebow is one of them.
Because he was so outspokenly Christian.
Yeah,
Everything
but
was
he was good.
prayers.
No,
He led his team
no
in
one-
prayer every day.
No one would have
Every day. He was like-
no, babe. No one would have realized his Christianity if he didn't get to that point that people were paying attention to him.
Uh-huh.
So he was doing very well. Like I know
He
that
did well enough
He
to get
did
drafted
well,
out of college. Yeah. No, he was
Wait,
great in
wait,
college.
Wait. So you're saying because he was super Christian, nobody wanted him?
Yes.
Apparently,
He was.
Was he like forcing it down
Tim
people's
Tebow was
throat?
one of the first
Yeah.
right wing. No, he was not.
No,
No,
he
he
was.
was.
Tebow was one of
Then
the
why
he
you heard
was
of him?
saying prayers all the time, which is not sports.
Like not all players get along with that. Obviously,
Okay.
Yeah,
the
that's not
Christian players were
sports,
down
yeah.
with it, and they were all together. But he led the team well. But it was bad publicity because anytime that the
That's bull crap, dude. This
You
is
can look it
America.
up.
America loves Christianity.
Well,
That's bull crap.
If you're gonna do one prayer,
Does
you
it,
gotta do all
though?
prayers.
Let me give the Thor face.
That is bull crap, man.
It doesn't.
I don't.
The only reason I know about this stuff is because I do with the podcast I do. So now I have to read news from everywhere. And it is unbelievable what
nothing to
this
do with
country
your
really
oil
is right
hat.
now. It really is. It's changed. You have to throw your notions of what this country is to you out of your head and see what people are actually saying. Now, as far as Tim Tebow goes, he was overtly Christian. He was in everybody's face with it. When the reporters came to him, he wasn't like, our team was
Yeah,
awesome. He was like, we
so
won
was
because of
Trump.
God. You know what I'm
was
saying?
Trump.
No,
Trump was just weird. That guy.
Sorry, Trump, the
But
dude
yeah,
that
so
was hooking up with hookers. And
There were
stuff,
endless
was
stories
super
about.
Christian.
He's not Christian.
No, he absolutely is.
Trump is not Christian.
he says he says he is. He says he
He went
is.
to
He can
church.
say anything
went
he
to
wants.
I'm gonna
church
say
all the
he's-
time.
He
With
says
an
a lot.
upside down Bible. I remember that story. No, but the point is that Tebow became toxic. They didn't want to sign him when his contract came up because they're like, well, your stats suck. Yeah, you took us to the playoffs, but your stats suck and you're kind of
How
super
did
Christian.
his
So
stats suck if he got them to the playoffs?
because
makes
football
no
is not
sense.
it's not a quantifiable sport.
It makes no sense.
Baseball is a quantifiable sport. In baseball, stats matter because you play 180 games.
So you're saying politics
In
or in
football,
sports?
Yes, absolutely.
Obviously.
In football, stats don't matter.
Do you live here? Do you know?
For example, if you're a football player and you run the ball 20 times in a game, that's 20 carries, which is like the average for a very good running back that has a good solid running game. If you run for 20 times and only get 40 yards, your stats suck. You can win the game that way because you're grinding the clock out.
What the heck?
Yeah, you can. Absolutely can.
What? What, CJ?
Do any of you guys watch sports or play sports? What are you doing?
What
I'm
are
trying
you?
to find Tim Tebow's stats, but this ad keeps screwing with me.
Oh,
There
Oh,
we
there you
go.
go.
Oh God, dang it! Another one.
Another
one of the
one.
worst segments.
Another
DJ
one.
Khaled.
So yeah,
Thinking the same thing.
here's Tim Tebow's career. So games 30, I guess that's games 35.
Yeah, he played 35 games.
Completion percentage 47.9.
47.9.
17 touchdowns,
CJ,
9 interceptions.
Hang on, let me handle this because I'm a sports guy.
Yeah, you're saying numbers.
Is that bad?
As a quarterback, you're supposed to complete at least 68% of your passes in the NFL. Otherwise, you're terrible.
68%.
49%. 49.
Touch.
Yes, that's bad.
Whatever. You're. Oh, God.
She unplugged herself.
All these ads.
God.
Oh,
The
I'm so lucky I'm pretty.
professionalism is
So
real.
good that I'm pretty.
But yeah, he wasn't great.
No, he wasn't.
But again, football is like chess.
Wait, what was
You
his
don't
percentage?
need your queen piece to take a bunch of other pieces. You just need to position your queen properly.
47.9, Beard.
That guy could win.
Oh, okay.
He could win. It would be ugly, but
And
he
they
would
wrote
win.
him off because he was
And they
Jesus
threw him
freaky.
out because he was a Jesus freak and because his stats said he's not any good.
But he was.
Watch. We're about to watch it happen to Dak Prescott. And his stats are amazing. Cowboy quarterback Dak Prescott's stats are amazing. He should have gotten
Can
the
we
contract
not
he was
talk
asking
about the
for.
Cowboys?
And they're going to cut him out. I watched it
not.
happen, man. I know.
We
the
all,
Cowboys
live,
just,
we all live in Dallas, and I don't want to talk about the Cowboys.
that's why I'm
I
wearing
don't
my-
want to talk about
That's why I'm
it.
wearing my Oilers hat because the Cowboys I'm just so mad. God bless America and the Cowboys.
I assume they're not doing good, huh?
Meanwhile,
It's been a while since they have.
I wish they
meanwhile,
had Tim Tebow.
meanwhile,
They might
Colin.
have
Yeah.
won a game.
Hey y'all. Meanwhile,
need
Colin
Jesus in
Colin
there.
Kaepernick 59.8% completion percentage.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
Yeah, he's Colin Kaepernick statistically better quarterback than Tim
And
Tebow.
it's funny because y'all like to talk about how the media is left leaning, and Colin
They're left
Kirkpatrick.
wing, not even left
Colin
meaning. Kirkpatrick.
Thank you.
It's
Was-
Kaepernick.
I'm okay with that. I'm
Canceled.
okay with that.
Kapperski.
He was
Fitzpatrick.
canceled for being a leftist. He was canceled for
No,
that.
he was canceled because he not only kneeled for the national anthem, which I thought was a weird thing to cancel people for, because our country is kind of like supposed to be about freedom of speech. So if you kneel for something, there's nothing wrong
He
with that.
lost his career, dude.
What
Oh,
he
he-
lost his career over was his statements and the fact that he wore socks with
No, he
police
said-
pigs on them, and he's literally was
Well,
chanting
no,
anti-police
that was
stuff.
his-
That's what got him canceled.
That was his point, though. That was his whole point of protesting.
Yes,
That was his whole point in the first place.
his freedom of
He
speech
wasn't
was
wrong.
yanked.
Like, he
Yes,
wasn't
I know.
wrong. And he got canceled. And y'all want to say that the media is all left leaning, but he got canceled for
By
that.
right-wing people. Guess who owns all the teams in the NFL? Can anybody raise their hand and name a black NFL team owner?
What's his name?
Do y'all want to even guess?
I'm out.
There isn't one. There isn't one. There's not one.
Why is his name not in my?
Does anybody know a woman that owns an NFL team?
No.
No, there isn't one.
No.
I thought
It
there
is a
was
league of 2 people.
There might
34?
be-
How many teams are there now? 32, 34, something like that? And no, they're all owned by white men. All of them. Old white guys.
one. No, the Jaguars are owned by a
except-
Muslim guy.
No, you're thinking about the, is it Jaguars or Cleveland Browns?
Jaguars.
I thought it was the Cleveland Browns.
No, it's Jaguars.
That's right. I remember now. There was one Muslim guy no, he's not Muslim, is he?
Well,
He's Arabian, right?
yes.
I don't remember his religion. Not that it matters.
It does not matter.
So when you have that, guess what? You're not being canceled by freaking neons on Twitter. You're being canceled by like 30 people. Now walk into a building with 1 million people. And let's say you have to be canceled by at least 100 of them. Right? Yeah, it might be possible. Now walk into a building with 30 people and you only need to be canceled by like 5. You're screwed. You're screwed. Because guess what? The other 20 teams have quarterbacks. They don't need you.
That's my issue with
Yeah.
everyone saying that the left-wing media controls everything, and a
They control
literal person,
Dissemination of information, but
All
that's
right,
it.
this
a
kind of just
literal
dawned on me.
person who was doing left-leaning stuff got canceled by the media.
He got blocked from football, but ended up making literally $100 million because Nike instantly gave him a deal. He
It
signed a
doesn't
couple
matter.
other
He
deals.
lost his career, dude.
Hey, wait, real
He
quick.
also
That
wasn't a
was
good
not
quarterback.
his career.
Hey.
He also wasn't a good
You
quarterback.
said there
though.
was 32 football
In his last
teams.
season, he went 3-13.
We just read it. It was 59 point something percent.
68% is good.
I understand, but that's not
So he
bad.
wasn't good.
That's not bad.
It's not good enough to
All
start.
right. We are available on.
It's better than Tebow.
It was better than Tebow.
Wait,
I literally said
wait.
Tebow was a crap quarterback.
Again, you
And I
said
even
there's,
said I cheered for
Let's
Colin
listen
Kaepernick
to our
when he went
show
to the Super Bowl.
host, Beard.
you said there's 32 NFL teams,
Yes.
so there's not as many teams as there are states.
Right.
Why? I thought
Because
each-
some states
Can't
suck.
afford it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Hi,
expensive.
State.
Trying to build
Yeah.
a stadium, and
All right,
you know
now
how much
there you
stadiums
go.
cost? Like Jerry Jones spent like what, $5 billion or something on that stadium.
So
That's
you
why.
need a stadium to have a team?
That's why they got
Where are they
college.
gonna play?
Yeah.
Use
Yeah.
some high school.
Actually, funny enough, there was when the Oakland Raiders played in Oakland, they played in the same stadium the baseball team was in, and then you could see the baseball diamond in the football field.
Huh.
Yeah,
Hey, you poor states,
hilarious.
get your stuff together.
We are available on Spotify, YouTube, Facebook, iHeartRadio. Tune in with Alexa, Google Podcasts, Pocket Casts, Player FM, Podcast Index, Deezer, Stitcher, Podcast Addict, Podchaser, and Listen Notes, and
Yeah, that's it for Thirsty Thursday. This is our double whatever,
Yep.
Double
Yep.
wrap up.
Yep, double wrap
Double
up.
bagging.
double wrap it up.
see you tomorrow for
Yeah.
Epic Friday.
Yeah.